Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about tonal curve. A lot of people may get confused when they see a tonal curve, and a lot of people have been asking about this tonal curve and how you can use it. I decided to have a video explaining it a little bit. So the tonal curve is simply a tool that can help a colorist or an editor to change the light of their image. It simply consists of a straight line, a diagonal straight line, that at the beginning it has 2 points. The lowest point we're controlling the blacks in the image, and the highest point we're controlling the whites. And the rest of the straight line going through the shadows, midtones and highlights. So if we start to adjust the lowest point, now we're controlling the blacks. We can crush them, we can make them darker, whatever you want. The same goes to the whites. Sometimes you're gonna have harsh sunny day and you have a lot of white in the image. You can control that too. So I've opened a photo that I've been editing before on Lightroom. We're gonna go through step by step. This photo has been edited before, as you can see, but what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna just close off the tonal curve and see how dramatically this photo has been changed. So it's before and that's after. So I will gonna just close it off and start tweaking the image again using just the tonal curve, so that we can have simple perspective on how it is affected by the tonal curve. So now that's the image without tonal curve. I have reset all the parameters here, the tonal curve. I see that the blacks and the shadows need to be darkened more to give me more contrast in the image. So I'm going to drag down the shadows a little bit. So this area we are affecting here, the shadows, you can see it. The shadows have been darkened a little bit. Well, also the blacks a little bit have this kind of grey, crushing the blacks a little bit. I really need to make difference between the highlights and the background. I think this area in the image need to be also get contrast, so I'm gonna use the adjust point from Lightroom and try to decrease it a little bit. You can see how it is affected by the point that I've been created, and now I'm just creating or adjusting this part of the image. The midtones, I really want to make it low so that I can get back this dark orange. Really like it. So we just added some points on the image and see how much it affects our contrast and our highlights and our blacks. Sometimes I go for the blacks, but I don't really like to crush them so far. So that's for just an image. We can go for another one. Okay, so right now we have another image that have been edited before, and we can see also how that tonal curve has really great effect on the photo. So I'm going to reset this as well. So now the tonal curve has been reset with all the parameters here in Lightroom. So the first thing that I'll also notice that it's really, the shadows are really high. I need to bring this kind of lights back in. So I'm going to create this point here in the shadows, try to darken it a little bit, and crushing the blacks as always, dropping the shadows more. This curve, actually I've seen a lot of editors on YouTube use it for any kind of photos, because it's just really good the shadows and make a contrast with the highlights. You can see here, if I go down more, I get darkened shadows and brighter highlight. So you can go with this, or some people go with an S-curve. S-curve, like you can put in the midtones, bring this down, and that is an S-curve. Also, there's a lot of people use this, but I don't like how it is affected right here. Give me kind of darker. So I usually go with this, darken the shadows, getting the dark side, and crush the blacks a little bit. This kind of smooth midtones, I really like it instead of the S-curve. So you can try whatever you want to. This is all just a demonstration to give you guys how you can use the tonal curve. That's how you can use tonal curve. It's really simple tool, and it's really powerful. Here's in the basic correction. You can adjust your light, and the tonal curve will give you your unique look. So my advice, to spend time practicing on tonal curve. As you can see here, there's also something called red channel and green channel and blue channel, and I think we can make a separate video about these three parameters, because it's really unique how you can play with this and create your image. Press the like button if you actually like the video, and leave a comment if you need any kind of this content again. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.